I want to talk about roots, about the roots we lay down, or the roots we find ourselves with without having to do anything about it. There's a very big difference between living in a place from when you were born there, or moving around the world and trying to put roots down in a place that you choose. When you put roots down in a place that you choose, it takes a lot of work and it requires a lot of commitment for you to feel even entitled to belonging to that place and putting down your roots. As somebody who was born in the Netherlands and chose to leave there when she was 18, moving to France, putting down roots in France and then deciding to come to the UK in 1977, and putting down roots in London for 20 years and then moving up to Yorkshire, where I had to start all over again, I became aware that the only way really to have roots was to have what I have always called air roots. Roots in the air, roots in movement, roots in freedom, roots in the ability to belong anywhere, to be kind of transcendent about places that you belong to, and to have a kind of overriding category like I am not English, I'm not French, I'm not Dutch, I'm European. And that has nothing to do with the EU. That is about a bigger sense of belonging, not in one narrow place, but in lots of places at the same time. And really, I would now say I am a citizen of the world. And that doesn't mean being a citizen of nowhere. No, it means being a citizen of everywhere. And that is really what everybody should aspire to, because as human beings, as one race, we should all feel at home on the earth wherever we go, and we should make each other welcome wherever we go. That's not about nothing, that's about everything. That's about taking ownership of the planet that we all live on and that we together are responsible for. So that togetherness and that overarching sense of belonging to a larger unity, a larger community, a larger global citizenship than that of just one place is very good, and it helps you not feeling so dependent or so beholden to one's roots. But having said all that, the reality is that when you have committed to a house in a particular place, like I have in South Yorkshire in the Peak District, and you have put so much affection into really nurturing the place that you have chosen, and you have so many warm memories of being there and enjoying feeling a sense of safety and a sense of belonging in the place, then it really becomes very difficult to pull up your roots and to make yourself insecure once more. And that is what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm finding it very hard to do. Quite apart from the fact that for me it is connected to growing older and having a sense that it's only now that I can still do it. If I wait any longer, then I'll be so rooted to the place that I won't be able to do it at all anymore. Quite apart from that, it is also just about insecurity. It is about getting so much support and succor from belonging somewhere and feeling at home somewhere, making oneself homeless again, even though you know you're going to find another place to put down roots again, is a very tricky and risky thing to do, because a lot of the restfulness about one's life comes from knowing where home is and where you belong. And it's all very good and well to say home is where the heart is, or home is where your friends are, or home is where you make yourself at home. Nevertheless, a place gives you steadiness, it gives you stability, it gives you a groundedness, it gives you a sense of being in place and not being in movement. And of course, by pulling up those roots and having the air roots again, you know that you also get some freedom back, and that there are new possibilities and new encounters and new places to start loving and caring for in the future. Nevertheless, it is a big upheaval, and I have more and more appreciation for the people who are rootless, because they are refugees and they have no roots anymore anywhere, and they don't even know how secure they can make themselves in future. So, let yourself appreciate what it feels like to be rootless, and let yourself appreciate how insecure it feels to have to abandon your home when you're persecuted. I count my lucky blessings that I'm doing it by choice, and that I know that I'll be privileged enough to put back down roots somewhere good very soon. Those of you who haven't got that privilege, I take my hat off to you, and I wish you luck, and I wish you a good journey towards somewhere where you'll be able to make a safe home once again. My thoughts are with you all the way.